We're connected from the looks of things. 10:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Thursday, April 18th, in the year of our Lord 2019. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone have a good day? It is Maundy Thursday. This is the day that our Lord and Savior was he had the Last Supper, and then he was betrayed. So that's the observance of the day for Holy Week. Easter's coming up this weekend, and right smack in the center of it all, I found something that really interested me. Abby, hey, what's up? Hey, Sean, how you doing? Hey, Kirkland. Oh, midnight shift. Daggone. There's Sarah. Just saw you like 15 minutes ago. Ashley, welcome aboard. Long time no see. I think you missed the last one. I'm not sure. Can't wait for Easter. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So, welcome back to another soda stream. I guess I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. If it made a bump, that's my fault. But soda stream, I can't actually call it that. From a legal standpoint, I can't actually call it that because of legal issues. It is actually a copyrighted, it's a trademark brand. So that is what that is. But that's kind of like the little nickname that we like to have for these things. So we're seeing some viewers climb up. Looks like we got 10 online right now. 9. I lost one. Uh-oh. Sorry. Have a good one. Happy Easter. Okay, so my image is not moving, so let me know if my image is frozen. It looks like it went away for some reason. But am I still live? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me all right? OBS is still connected. OBS is still streaming, so everything's good there. But my video stream seems to have gone away. So I'm not really sure what happened there. But let's see here. Stream is good. Okay. So you guys can see me and you guys can hear me. That's good. Hey, Beth. So as long as you guys can see me and hear me, even if I can't see me, I guess I'll just watch it back later. My broadcasting software seems to indicate that everything's fine. So whatever, let's have some fun. All right. So if you're new here, if you've not seen one of these before, we like to call these soda streams, which is it's not an official term. I can't actually use it as like a legal thing because of trademark. It's a trademarked brand. But you know, I do puns, as you know, so that was one that worked for me. So every now and again, I find a soda. I love soda. I don't drink as much of it as I used to. I shouldn't. But every now and again, one of my favorite things to do is to sit down and just, enjoy a nice soft drink. And I find some interesting flavors. They're putting out interesting flavors nowadays that I like to try. And a couple of years ago, I kind of got into this thing where I was just like, what if I live stream my reaction? Everyone else seems to be doing it, so why not? I kind of like going live and doing stuff like that, so we just had some fun with it, and now it's kind of become a thing. So, as is evident by the 16 of you who are currently watching. So, welcome aboard, everybody who is connected. I like to see you guys joining in. That's a lot of fun. Also, I've gotten some suggestions from the last one when we did the Limonade that Sprite had released. I got a few suggestions, and I'm looking to find some of those and do a few more of those in the future. But if you still have some suggestions that if you find something, shoot me a private message, stick it in the chat, whatever you want to do. So in the meantime, here's what I found. And I can't actually hold up a bottle because it is exclusively a fountain drink at Speedway. This is Mountain Dew Cyclone. Mountain Dew Cyclone. Now, I've not heard of this before. I didn't know anything about it. It is an exclusive fountain drink flavor at Speedway gas stations. And it is marked as It's being described as dew with a blast of natural and artificial citrus punch flavor. Okay, you have my attention, Mountain Dew. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try here. Now, like I said, I haven't found these in bottles. I only saw this in a fountain drink, so we're doing something a little different. I went and got a cup, a plastic cup of it. Just, unfortunately, what this is going to do is this is going to take away that satisfying cap sound. It's going to take that away. We're not going to get that in this experience. But also, this is also probably, it may affect the actual taste test. I don't know. But any of you who have worked at fast food establishments or places that have soda fountains, you know how those things actually work. When you get the soda, it's not actually like, a 2-liter hooked up in the back. No, it is a box and inside of the box is a bag of syrup that connects to a hose and goes up into a mechanism, and then it mixes with, there's a CO2 tank somewhere else that also goes up into this same machine via a hose, and those mix in the machine and then come out the soda fountain, preferably into a cup full of ice. Now, they calibrate it in such a way that it's actually important to have the ice. So if you've ever gone into a gas station or like a fast food place and you wanted to get a soda without ice, and you think you're doing that because you don't want, you don't like the fact that they put so much ice in the cup, and that is annoying, but they put so much ice in the cup, and then you just feel like your drink gets watered down too fast. There is a reason that they tell you to do that if you work at a place like that, is because the soda fountains are actually calibrated to be 1 part syrup, 1 part, I don't know the exact measurements, but like 1 part syrup, 1 part CO2, like soda water mixing with water, and then the rest of it is supposed to be the ice. And they calibrate it so that all 3 of those elements come together to, create the flavor and the experience that you get when you drink an ice cold Polar Pop or something like that. And the problem with that is if you don't want ice, it kind of throws it off a little bit. So I went and I got this. It doesn't have any ice, so it's not the same as if I was going to be drinking it out of a bottle, which is a little unfortunate. So I don't know exactly how this is going to affect it, but as we always do, I have my cup of ice, and we're going to pour this into it, and hopefully it's the same experience as if I was getting it directly out of the fountain. So we're not going to get the satisfying little fizzy pop, unfortunately. I'm still looking at some comments here. Is everyone still seeing me? Good. All right. Am I still visible? Okay. Okay, cool. Ramp flavored soda. Are you kidding me? Ramp flavored soda. That is, that's new. If that actually exists, I might try it, but I can't imagine it's going to be all that good. All right. So, like I said, we're not going to get the satisfying fizzy pop that we normally get from opening a bottle, but we can still do the sniff test. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. So we're just going to go ahead and pop this bad boy off. Do a sniff test. Ooh, okay. Okay, definitely has a fruit punch smell to it. It does smell really good. It smells nice and sweet, fruity. I like that. So, without any further ado, and I'm always afraid to kind of do this kind of thing, because when you ever notice how, like, when you pour from one cup to another, there's always some spillage. So I'm going to try and avoid that here, but if anyone knows of any way to pour from one cup to another without having that spillage, let me know, because that's driven me crazy for years. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah. So I'm going to hold this right up to the microphone. Can you hear the carbonation being released there? So there's a little bit of a satisfying fizz. You like that when you're opening up, because that means it's not flat. So one more sniff. Yeah, okay, so this is a fruity kind of, I guess it's citrusy. They're saying it's supposed to be citrus fruit punch. So that's new. That's kind of new to me. But I feel like something like this has been done before. I couldn't put my finger on where, and I could be wrong, but I feel like something like this has been done before. But there's only one way to find out exactly the full profile of it. We've already done the sniff test, so without any further ado, cheers to you. Okay. Oh, this is really good, actually. This is, holy cow. This is delicious. Guys, I'm not kidding. This shot up almost to Cheerwine levels of good. You know, I hold Cheerwine as the gold standard for soda. And this is up there. Like, not quite there, but daggone. Like, this is almost the experience I had with that Cheerwine Holiday Punch back. And you remember, I think it was November when I got that. Did that stream? December? I think it was November. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the experience itself. So it's definitely a Mountain Dew product. I can taste kind of like that that underlying flavor of dew. That is definitely there. Um, but yeah, there is definitely a fruity, and it is very present. It is very prevalent. So guys, real quick, I see that I'm still getting comments, but for some reason I'm not able to scroll through these right now. And I think it might be a Safari problem. If I open this up in Google Chrome, I'm going to go ahead and open this up in Google Chrome real quick and just see if I've got a better browsing experience for this. But yeah, I see that I'm still getting some interaction here, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring you, but this actually did freeze up. You know, my problem, I probably should have just started with Chrome. Safari is not very good for this type of thing, unfortunately. But yeah, as I'm doing that, to explain what I'm actually experiencing here, is it is definitely a very, very prevalent fruity taste. I'm noticing, I'm definitely getting the citrusy type deal. It's definitely underlying. It's not, the citrus part is not, it's not what I would say the most predominant flavor, but it is definitely a fruit. It's like fruit punch if somebody put, just a little bit of lemon and orange flavoring in it. That's what I'm getting, kind of like lemon and orange flavor underneath of like cherry. You know what I'm saying? So, truth be told, in all honesty, this is almost, excuse me, this is almost what I would expect. There was, okay, so this actually kind of reminds me, you know what this reminds me of? I told you this smelled like it had been done before, and I think I know where. Back in 2015, I want to say, 2014, 2015, Cheerwine released a limited summer flavor called Cheerwine Squeeze, and it was Cheerwine with a citrusy flavor added to it. This kind of reminds me of that. I mean, I haven't tasted it in probably 4 years, and I wasn't doing these streams at the time. But this is what this is reminding me of. It is definitely a predominantly cherry soda with just orange, lemon, possibly lemon lime underneath of all of it. And it is rocking my world right now. This may honestly be my favorite Dew flavor since Code Red. And of course, it would be it would be an exclusive to a different place. It's an exclusive flavor to a place. So, like I said, you can only get this at Speedway and the Fountain right now. And Mountain Dew's done stuff like this over the course of time. Like, I think I remember back in high school, the first one that I can remember, the first exclusive flavor that Mountain Dew had that went to some place that you could only go one place to get it was Baja Blast at Taco Bell. You guys remember that back in like the late 90s, early 2000s? Baja Blast came out, and you could only get it at the fountain at Taco Bell. You couldn't get anywhere else. And then, like, I think 5 or 6 years ago, they released it in bottle form, and you can now buy it in bottle form. That is kind of what this is reminding me of, in the sense of that marketing, like exclusive places where you can only find it in one place. So yeah, I am starting to see some more of your I am starting to see some more of your comments. They must be testing it. Gonna have to try it. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, for real. Like, if you want to hit up a speedway and check this out, seriously, I'm really impressed by this. I mean, it's not my absolute favorite of all time, but this may be one of my favorite streams that I've done. Just because this is the kind of thing I was talking about back, not in 2018, but in 2017, when Mountain Dew released their what they called Holiday Punch. And if you remember that stream, they basically, what they did is they just combined regular Mountain Dew flavor with Code Red. So what you ultimately ended up with was, it just tasted like it was watered down Code Red. That's what we got. And it felt kind of like a ripoff, really. And I was saying back then that if you're going to do something like this, you need to come up with a flavor that is unique in and of itself, that has something special to bring to the table, so that way when somebody's drinking it and you're talking to your friends about it, or like I'm talking to you guys about it, I can say, for real, this is a unique thing. This is something that they have not done before, and this is something that I can associate with this particular thing. So, like, if they made this as the holiday punch, or that's cheerwine. If they made this as the holiday dew, the holiday brew that they called it, I would associate that with, Christmas time, with the holidays, and it would be it would be something that I would look forward to every single year because of it, because the flavor is so unique and so special. But we didn't get that. Now, last year, they did a better job. They did actually make a holiday brew that was sort of a unique flavor, but it wasn't really rocking my world. Definitely not like this is. I think this is what they should have done from the beginning. I think this is what they should have done for their holiday brew. But the thing, like I said with the holiday punch that Cheerwine put out, is I can drink it anytime. As a matter of fact, it's springtime, and when I get done with this video, I'm probably going to go sit out on my front porch and finish this. And I could potentially even go get more later and do that in the daytime, because it's springtime. That's what you do. But for real, I am genuinely impressed with this. I'm really liking it, and I think V8. You're drinking. Should have had a V8. I probably should have had a V8, honestly. But I'm genuinely impressed with this. I think they did a really good job with this flavor, and I would honestly love to see them sell it in bottles or cans. I'd love to see it be someplace that you can just go get like a bunch of it. But for right now, to my knowledge, they don't do that. It is only available in fountains at Speedway. So, yeah, if we're awarding stars, I don't know if I've done this yet or not, this would absolutely be a 5-star drink right here. Or at the very least, a 4.5-star drink. Because I am starting to notice that residue in the back of my throat that usually comes with not doing fountain drinks right. Like I said, the reason that they calibrate it is, they calibrate it to a certain amount of ice, to a certain amount of water with carbonation, and a certain amount of syrup. And if you throw that balance off, you get like residue in your throat, or you get a watered down taste, that kind of thing. So, like I said, I may not be experiencing this the way that it was meant to be experienced. I would probably have to go back to Speedway and get it like in a fountain with ice and just drink it like a normal person would. But for the time being, this is definitely done. This is really rocking it for me. I'm glad that this is here. And like I said, this actually is reminding me of that Cheerwine Squeeze flavor that they made about 5 years ago. And I really liked that a lot. And I wish I'd been doing these streams back then, because I would refer back to that. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say in regards to this. Yeah, comments are still frozen on my browser, but I'm looking at them come up on my phone. I'm trying to keep up. But yeah. Speaking of Sarah, I love Cheerwine so much. Glad I decided to try it out from all your posts about it. You listen. There are certain reasons that I was put on this earth. One is to evangelize Christ. Two is to evangelize Demon Hunter. Three is to evangelize Cheerwine, in that specific order. So I'm glad that at least one out of those three seems to be effective. Christian Motes, miss you, dude. It's been a minute and a half. I missed you. I'm sorry, I was not at New Wine this past Saturday because I was traveling for work. Hopefully, I will be back this coming week. Speaking of which, and I'm going to go ahead and do this as a plug. I don't ever do this, but I just mentioned there's a guy watching on here who I attend a ministry called New Wine with. We have it every other Saturday night at 9 p.m., and Don will be really happy that I plugged this. This is for young adults ages 18 plus. All are welcome. If you wanted to come out, it's 9 o'clock every other Saturday. So not this coming Saturday. This is Easter weekend. We'd be dumb to do it this weekend. But next Saturday at Horizons Church in Lost Creek. So if anyone who's watching me is interested in being a part of something with people your age and just having a good time, we've really been seeing some awesome growth, not just in numbers but also in actual spiritual growth. It's been awesome. So if you're 18 plus and you'd like to come check that out, you can hit me up. And Ashley, it is at 9 p.m. every other Saturday night. So not this Saturday but next Saturday at Horizons in Lost Creek. Be great to see you. I haven't seen you in forever. All right, so that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I might sit out on the front porch and enjoy it, or I might not. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I at one point I had 19 people watching at one time. Some of them have dropped off. But thank you so much for checking this out. I really got to come up with a name for this thing. I think we could probably do more with this if we really put something into it. I have so much fun with these things. So with that said, I have been ranting for 15. I can't count. Since 10:15, it's 10:38 now. So 24 minutes. Yeah. So almost 25 minutes at this point. So. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here, finish this bad boy up. Thank you so much for, 24 minutes. So, again, thank you guys for being a part of this thing. And one more time, Speedway at, I know the one in Nutter Fort. This is where I got this one. And probably the one in Bridgeport as well. It is an exclusive flavor to Bridgeport. Or it is an exclusive flavor to Speedway. I don't think anyone else has it yet. I don't know if it'll ever go into bottle or can form or not. If they do, I would love. I could. You know what? I might even do another stream after that happens on the same flavor, just to compare them, just to see if it's a different experience between the fountain and the bottle or can. I might do that. So, thanks again, and hit up Speedway if you want to try this out. If you try it out, let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. God bless you guys. Have a great night.